Good day, viewers, and once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, we bring you the very best. We're still on the Biafra Heroes Day celebration for yesterday. Now, yesterday, the Biafra Heroes Day was celebrated in Washington, D.C. Yesterday, it was celebrated in Washington, D.C. And two congressmen were present to represent Donald Trump. And this has sent serious panic in person of Donald Trump sending representative to Biafra Heroes Day yesterday. Biafran evangelist, this is very huge. What would you have to say concerning this? Trump sending delegates to attend on his behalf in Washington, D.C. yesterday.
Glory be to God Almighty for making things to fall in place the way it should. Because there is time for everything according to the scripture. As the Bible stated it, that is how it's playing. And now I believe this is the time. And this time is the time of the Biafrans, and the Biafrans are the Christians in Nigeria. And at the same time, there is a purpose of which God brought Donald Trump to become the president of America, currently as it is now. So Trump was not there or did not ascend to that office just for ascending their sake. He entered that office for a purpose and for a reason. And that reason is what you are seeing today. And that reason is what we are displaying today. Remember in Washington, D.C., there we have what our embassy in the courtesy of Orabeze. Are you hearing me? So Donald Trump now watch. You know, he has been watching and he's keeping silent. But yesterday, everything was made officially to the entire nation all over the world. UN is aware of it. EU is aware of it. AU is aware of it. Nigeria is aware of it. All over the world, the countries is aware. And that is why you have them in Washington, D.C., in Italy, even in Ghana, in Britain, they were not disturbed. In France, they were not disturbed. All over in Swiss, they are not disturbed. Netherlands, I got a message yesterday from Holland that they observe it. In Germany, they observe it. That is to tell you, the thing is no longer a news in the size of the Nigerian, as is the West Africa. It has become a news of the world. And every government of the world are now talking about it. You get the point. You see when Donald Trump, and secondary, yesterday when Donald Trump was not present, many people will be like, why is it that Donald Trump is not present, that is supposed to be present? Why did he send the delegate from the congressmen, the two congressmen to be present in that kind of crucial occasion? The reason is this is a fans of football. He went to watch football. You understand? Because he was in the field live yesterday. So, but for him and for us to know that he's one of us and he's part of us, that is why he doesn't want to leave us empty in Washington, D.C. He decided to send two men, and you know what it means to have a representative in occasion like that. That means, from the congressmen now, yes, two men from the Congress representing Donald Trump on that ground. That is what, do you know what it means? It means that he feel our pain, just as Nathaniel said, is one of us, just as Nathaniel you feel, is partnering with us and is backing us up and is giving us a support. That is what it means. And in other words, we should move ahead. Never give up. Don't lose hope. There is hope at the end of the tunnel. The light will definitely shine. But he's trying to let me and you know that he's watching us. You see why the veterans are telling us. I could remember that was last week that the Army Igbo veteran in America gave a strong warning and a message to us in the axis of Nigeria, saying that we should calm down, that they are at it and they are watching every movement and every step that is going on. That is to tell you that they are watching everything. And Donald Trump too is aware of everything and is following it at the due process. And when the due time comes, they will give us what we want. You get the point now? So we will get what we want. So we should not be the one, according to the man's report, message, that we should not be the one to do what? To scatter what we have been building for many years. Okay. We shouldn't be like a tortoise that was thrown into a pit that was going to spend 7 days. He spent 6 days, remaining 1 day for it to come outside. He started complaining. that is that, is that, No, we shouldn't be like that. Let the patient lie to the end so that we get what we are looking for at the end of the day. So, and I am happy for the successful celebration yesterday all over the world, that the kudos of many nations has given us the opportunity, give us the freedom. Are you hearing me? Giving us the recognition, which I will mention, which after mentioning the nations, you will go and do your findings. People like what? Countries like Australia has given us the recognition. Canada has given us the recognition. Japan has given us the recognition. These countries are mentioned, and likewise other countries. Please go and do the findings. I'm not telling you what I am not 100% sure. It is what happened even before yesterday. And that is why the country all over the world opened their opened their gates, open their channels for us to use and do what? And do our day to observe it. And it was very, very awesome in America, Washington, D.C., in Texas, in Florida, in Georgia. Georgia is one of the states that they recognize Mazen Kano as their citizen. I don't know if you watch the celebration yesterday in Georgia. It was quite different, as if the way the thing, as if it was in our own home here in Africa, in Biafra land. The way they observe it, if you see the movement, if you see the parade, in fact, I wish to be there present that yesterday. But in the spirit, I was with them. But physically, I remain here.
Oh. Well, sir, Biafran evangelist, as usual, you've done analysis. Now there is a debate online. Would the kind of recognition that Biafra movement is getting around the world is very alarming, like it's very high currently. The recognition is so massive that is scaring the Tinubu-led administration currently. So now the question is, Biafran evangelist, what do you think has actually given Biafra movement this kind of recognition and popularity around the world? Someone said it's as a result of Mazen Kano's imprisonment that has alerted the world powers. Do you agree on this, or you have a different opinion to this statement?
I agree. At the same time, I disagree.
Okay.
In agreement, meaning that Mazen Kano now exposes Nigeria terrorists the more as a terrorist nation, which he called them. On the other hand, when they tag us terrorist people, we are in different countries, my brother. We are in Germany, we are in Russia, we are in UK, we are in America. And the places we find in Italy, anywhere we find ourselves, we make things happen positively, not negative. So when you tag somebody a terrorist, the countries now, okay, these people are being tagged in their own country as what? Terrorists. Let's watch them. Then, but when they now observe our people and observe us, they did not see any criminal acts. Rather, they see us as industrious people. They see us as people who know how to abide by the law and make sure that anywhere we find ourselves, the place is where meaning, and a place is a place to dwell, a place to be, unlike every other tribe that they are calling saint in Nigeria. You see why they are like, no, let us look into this matter. They are calling them criminals. Let us see why they are criminals. But they are not seeing any criminality in us. And that is why they say, no, 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 no. These people are being accused wrongly. And remember, in international distance, when you accuse somebody wrongly, you pay price for that if the person sue you to the court. Remember? Are you aware? So now Nigeria have accused us wrongly, and it is against our fundamental human rights, because we have our rights to defend the accusation. And now the world have seen it, that they say we are the trouble of Nigeria. We are the one troubling Nigeria. Now in Nigeria, is it the Biafrans are the one killing people in the north? No. Are they the one killing people? Are you getting it? In the east? No. See, the one that they are buying now in Yoruba land, kidnapping in Yoruba, even the children, is it the Biafrans? No. Why then are you people calling them criminal people? Why are you people calling them terrorists? Whereas you have the terrorists that are doing the thing. And you have never for one day pick any of them or arrest any of them. None of them has ever faced bar None of them have entered court or been judged by any judiciary in Nigeria. So why are you people now target them terrorists? And what makes them to be called terrorists? They couldn't see it. They couldn't figure it out. But the real terrorists terrorizing the nation are the one that Nigeria is targeting saint. You see why they decided to say no. Let us look into this matter. Enough is enough. We have observed these people. We did not see any criminal matter in their life. Moreover, they are the people free going, easy on their way, running their business on daily basis, and meeting up their contribution for the well-meaning of the country which they find themselves and the development of any environment or society. Please, I will give you again. There is no place. Take a look in Lagos here. I was just discussing this thing with somebody. Fulani will have a house. They know they pay house rent. They are running business. They are making money. You are paying them salary too as a gate man. You call them. They are using light. They are not paying for it. They use water. They don't pay for it. Which contribution are they contributing for that environment development? For the betterment of that environment, mention one. House rent they don't pay. So how are they contributing? Tax they don't pay. There is nothing in Nigeria. Tell me the particular thing they are contributing, and they are making money. Yes, they are making their money just like every other person. So why is it difficult for them to pay their bills? And the people are overlooking it, and the same people are the one making people life uncomfortable in the society. So who do we offend? Because we have refused, according to RFI, to accept Islam. That was our offense. And they forgot that on earth, even in heaven, everybody have freedom of worship here on earth. God that make earth and create us all never force anybody, but he told us to worship him. You understand? But when you decided not to worship God, God doesn't force you, he doesn't kill you. He still allows you. Why then are you now forcing people to come and believe in what you believe? Believe and worship is a freedom to any human being. It's a choice of any human being. So you don't force it on people because you must not impose religion on anybody.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. As usual, you've done super analysis to it. You mentioned RFI while we're talking here. Now, this brings me to my question. Few weeks ago, Atiku made a demand to the president of Nigeria that he should release RFI before the Salah. A lot of reactions came out that, how will he be directing this kind of order to the president? And bam, RFI came out before the Salah. We have an evangelist, and Nnamdi Kanu is still wasting in Sokoto prison for committing no
No
crime.
crime.
This brings me to my question. Does it mean that these people are the owner of Nigeria? They have so much authority, so much power. What exactly is the problem?
The problem is the Yorubas and Fulanis are the same.
Okay.
The Yoruba, didn't you see the ticket? Muslim ticket. And the same Erufai, a Muslim, is the one that supported the Muslim ticket because he's a Muslim and a Muslim man as a Muslim man as a president. Despite they are deceiving themselves in the name of carrying Remi, in the name of pastor, deceiving people. They are all Muslim. And that is why Erufai said what he said. And they did what they did to make sure that Tinubu is there. He said, put Tinubu there, even though he lose election, no wahala, put him there. Heaven will not fall. But it's quite unfortunate that Tinubu entered there now and give Koboko to Erufai that makes the North now to start to fight Tinubu back. Are you getting it? That is why you see them fighting themselves. But the one thing I want to assure you is that is how God does his own thing. When God wants to free his children. The Bible said there was a time Jehoshaphat, the people conspired against Jehoshaphat. What happened? Jehoshaphat, the Jews, doesn't have anything that cannot withstand those people. Do you know what the Lord said? The Lord said to them, just praise me. When you praise me, I know what to do. And when they praise God, what happened? God caused confusion between them, and they begin to fight each other. And that was how they conquer each other. and victory goes to Jehoshaphat. So that is what is playing. Because the time has come, they are fight for them to fight themselves for Biafra to come. You get the point now? They need to fight for Biafra to come. And that is what has played. They fight because if not for this fight, if not for this quarrel, if not for this killing, bye, if not for this kidnapping, ransom collect, people arm, and they are even on social media making bragging of it. International bodies wouldn't have looked on our side. They will not say that they are feeling our pains. They will not even think about it because the British have painted us black and blue, painted us dark, say we are the worst people. And that is why when they wanted to go, they carry what? The documented memo give to the Fulanis that made the Fulanis claiming that they are the power. They are born to rule. Strangers, total strangers. Nobody knows the date Igbo man started existing in Nigeria. They will tell you 17th century. They will tell you 15th century. But no date. But vividly, I will tell you, you can take it anywhere. 1804 was when Usman Fodio made a move down to Nigeria. A date it was clear. But every other tribe has been existing before Usman Fodio and his men visited Nigeria in 1804. But these are the people that the British, as a result of their criminal hearts, evil heart, wickedness, they carry the memo and give to the people in order to use them against other ones to continue to suck, to thief our resources. You see why they did what they did. According to Smith White, there about one British man, one of the labor that visited Nigeria in 1955. He said, with his speech, I come to realize that they were afraid of the Biafran, the Igbos, that the Igbos is as wise as they are, even wiser than them. That is why they are scared of handing over the power to them. They decided to give it to the people that they can control. Because every Igbo man is known with question. And before you can convince him and convert him, you must explain tire. So you must be able to explain to him better so he can surrender to you. But that was difficult for them. And that is why they did what they did. And that's what played. The warning goes to him, and Mr. President has to abide because they all work together in the same caucus to bring him to power.
Well said, Biafran evangelist. Finally, a lot of people is seeing Peter Obi as a man that could make it possible for Biafra to come to actualization. Now, currently, a lot of people is seeing Peter Obi as a man that could make Biafra to actually come or help to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But a lot of reactions has come because they believe that the Northerners might be using Obi as a bait. Because El-Rufai made a statement in the past that Obi can only be president in Igbo land. Do you think Obi is being used?
Obi is a plank to Biafran freedom. They want to use Obi, and I'm telling you as it is, that is why they are trying to negotiate. If Kanu can easily accept automatic ticket to Peter Obi. Even as it is now, they are looking every option that they will use to stop, to stop this agitation. Obi entered the definitely Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free. If Obi did not enter the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free. That one is certain. His freedom is certain. Do you understand? Whether Obi or no Obi. But the issue is this: what shall we do for Biafra to continue together with? They know the importance of Biafra in Nigeria. They know if we depart, there will be no Nigeria, which they will bring development. Who have the brain? Who have the techniques? Who know how to hustle it out to make something out of nothing? Not only be so, that is why they are fighting. And P2B is the person they want to use a kind of to mine the hearts of the people. But it's not going to work. It's too late. Obi is not a Biafra, it's a Nigeria. He can still go there and Suzuona, just like Zeke, we don't care. What we care is nothing but what Biafra. Thank you and God bless you.